and look at this guy. I don't think they've had this Grinch tree. $6.99 for the red twisted taper candle. These were literally viral last year and sold out so fast. This one lights up. It's a little squashed. Anything with bows seems to be really trendy. It is a very dark green. This is beautiful. Hey girl, hey, it's time for another Hobby Lobby Christmas shop with me. I am so excited. You guys loved it back in July, so I'm gonna make it a monthly thing until Christmas gets here. So this is the August edition. I've definitely found some things I'm really excited about and some things that I honestly think are gonna go viral. So let's start with those. This end cap here immediately got my attention with these bows. You guys, oh my goodness. These were absolutely viral last year. I don't think Hobby Lobby had them, or if they did, they sold out so fast, or my store never got them. But these, a lot of people were DIYing them. So if you are not good at DIYing, they have these. They're $17.99. They are 16 inches wide and 27 inches long. And then they have a smaller version. This is not a puffy bow like this one. It is still velvet, but it's kind of a double bow, which is still gorgeous. Both of these mixed on a tree is going to be so cute. $14.99 for that one. But this one, seriously, as soon as it goes on sale, I am planning to buy these because I already have an idea for using these on one of my trees. I have a special theme in mind and I'm just like so excited. So I will definitely be coming back and getting those. They also have these really pretty white ones for $11.99. These are cute. And I love that they have a clip on the back. That is an interesting way to attach it. So you're not just having to hang it like an ornament, you can just clip it. So that's pretty cool. I have the striped bows here, $5.99. And then just another one of those really pretty puffy bows up at the top. But seriously, I had to show those first. So this aisle, I went into a lot of detail in, and we covered everything down this aisle. I don't see anything new from the July video to now for this, with the exception of these gold candlesticks. I don't think these were here. These are beautiful, kind of a gold fleck. $6.99 for those. And then for the taller version, it is $9.99. This one is a 6-inch size. So those are the only new things. Oh, no, I take that back. They also have these little kind of iridescent bow candle holders, super cute, $5.99. I have a friend of mine, Candidly KJ, she does shop with me too. Her store has these really cute gold bow candle holders, and I'm really hoping mine get them because I want them so bad from seeing them in her video. Oh, and then these. Okay, there are a couple things. $6.99 for the red twisted taper candle. Those are super cute. And then also they have a white version. I love the twist. It just kind of adds some fun to it. Those are also $6.99 for anyone curious. But everything else I am seeing is the exact same from that video. So if you're interested in all this stuff, you'll have to check out the Christmas in July version of the video. Grinchmas stuff is starting to arrive a little bit more, you guys. So we're going to start out with the picks. So we have these that are 22 inches in length. They are $10.99 for a single one. I'll try to pull this out. So it's a decent size pick for the price. Got the little red and green balls. Super cute. If you were into Grinch, definitely check out Hobby Lobby. They've got so much stuff here. And then these sparkle twisty sticks, $5.99 for those. Got the little balls here for $3.99. Those are cute. And any of the prices, obviously Christmas is not on sale, at least not yet at my store. And so I'm telling you what the tag says. And then when the discounts start, you'll just roll off that price with the discount. I've got this little green kind of twisty stick with all the fur like from the Grinch. Super cute. Got a little poinsettia situation going on here. Let's see, someone's fluffed this one out. It's like a little Grinch feather in the middle of it with the red berries. $6.99 for that one. And then this one has some green sparkles with the white polka dots. That one is, let's see, $4.99 for that one. Has little 3 like sticks on it. You've got the present Okay, these are actually, okay, I wasn't expecting them. 3 presents together. Got $4.49 on that one. Got those. Let's see, these, oh no, that's a different one. This one actually has a little bit of sparkle, and then they also have kind of like a marble kind of ball on it. $3.99. So they're, some of them look like a little pom-pom, a little bit smaller of a pick going on there. And then the last 2 in the pick situation, this one's actually cute. You could do this. This is just very, I feel like, whimsical to me. But that one's cute. It is $5.99 for that pick. And this really big one. That is so fun. Again, if you're doing whimsical, like I feel like this applies. It doesn't even have to be Grinch. It's $9.99 for that one. So they're slowly starting to like add things. I'm seeing lots and lots more of the bins up top. So we're getting it slowly but surely, you guys. We've got the Grinchmas wreath here. It is $89.99, kind of that lime green color, multicolored Whoville looking ornaments on it, and your kind of velvet feeling red bow. Love that. Got your Grinchmas tree. Cute little fuzzy tree. It's darker. It looks darker like that. The way the light is reflecting on it, it makes it look lighter than it is. But this one is $18.99. And they have some ornaments over here. So we've got the large size. Let's see what they are this year. They are $32.99 for the set of 3. Those are like huge. I wouldn't say watermelon size, probably cantaloupe size if you're into fruit. Gives you a good reference. And then you've got some little ornaments down here, $17.99 for this set. It's got a little bit of a variety, which is nice, different textures going on, so it makes it nice for mixing on your tree. Beautiful with that. $13.99 if you're wanting a Grinchmas face mask. And then cute little Cindy Lou Who ornament here, $6.99. And then these are actually for the little Christmas trees. They've got some grouped in here with this just because of the color palette, but it's $4.99. And they're these little wreath ornaments. And then they also have a garland to match. So if you're doing this color scheme and you're not doing Grinch, definitely check out this aisle anyway, because they have random little things that you might find in this section that, even though you don't do Grinch or you don't like Grinch or whatever, because I know everybody's like mixed on the Grinch, but depending on what your thoughts are, you could still find some really cute pieces on the aisle. I went over the pillows. So you've got the Grinch, all that stuff. Did prices last time, so I don't want to duplicate a bunch of stuff. They do have a neck pillow this time that they didn't have last time. It is $23.99. They've got these. Oh, those are light up. That sounds fun. My kids would love that, but I'm also like worried my Christmas decorations would get broken. So I don't know, mixed feelings. $22.99 on those for an indoor snowball fight. Got some more pillows. We've got a blanket. This is one of the no-sew, kind of a craft style, I think, that you just cut the fringe and then you tie it. My grandmother actually made us blankets like this, not a Grinch one, but stuff like that as a kid, and it was so fun. But $31.99. And then let's see. Oh, got a splash of Hello Kitty on this aisle as well. $24.99 for that. I have a daughter that would love those on her little tree. 5 little Hello Kitties, super cute. On the opposite aisle, we don't have a lot going on yet. We do have this large How the Grinch Stole Christmas piece of art, red frame. It is $39.99. And then we have a little one. He's getting all Santa'd up in this one here, and it is $19.99 for that one. I love the mat, how it's not just a square mat, like it's got the texture and style to it. That is really cute. Like, I'm not a big Grinch person. I'm not gonna be doing a room in Grinch, but I do love the details of that. I love theming. I love a good theme. This is really cute. Here on this end cap, I found some really pretty gold trees. You have a smaller one for $18.99 and then the larger one for $24.99. Those are super cute. Got some little green ceramic trees for $8.99. And then the white ones for $12.99 as well. On down, we've got these really cute gold ones. Those are $11.99. And then some white ones. These are very similar to what we've seen here in the past, I feel like. This one, oh, just I pick up the one that doesn't have a tag on it. Either that or the sticker's coming off. Let's see. Can we find it? Oh, no, it's sitting right there. Hold on. There's the sticker. Okay, it's $8.99 for those curious. I'm gonna try to stick the sticker back on. There we go. Just like that, I'm a Hobby Lobby employee. All right, $32.99 for the silver trees. These are, I feel like, new this year, or new to my store. I'm gonna say that because I know some stores, they get different stuff than mine does, because I've been into other Hobby Lobbies in other states and it's like, oh my gosh, we never saw that at our store. And then this one is at $21.99 for the bottom here. Another fun end cap. You've got this set of 2 blocked trees together, $29.99 for that little set, $13.99 for the kind of almost mint green tree, which is really fun. I love the different colors. Like I said, $13.99 for that one. I think we shared this on the candle aisle, but it's $7.99. It's the silver kind of freckle look going on the inside, flocked little pine cones and things on the outside. And let's see, this is also the $13.99 one. And they do have some of the larger ones that match. These are $26.99 for these. Another thing I covered, which they still have a bunch of these, but I covered this in the July video, so I don't want to duplicate it for anyone that watched that one fully, is they have all of these wreaths and garlands. So again, if you're wanting to check that one out, once you're finished with this video, you're on a little montage there. They do, I'm really curious about these. They have some that aren't lit. They're the $99 ones. Then they also have some that are $190, or I'm sorry, words and letters or numbers are hard. $119 for a pre-lit style. These were literally viral last year and sold out so fast. So I'm curious. I want some in that style. I need to do some research so I can know if I need to order them from a store or get the ones as soon as they go on sale here, because that's the kind of garland I think I want. I'm torn between that and flocked. I don't know. I really do love a good flocked. They've also added in all kinds of tinsel. So you've got a red and gold, a solid gold, and then a solid red option. We've got silver, we have red and white, we have a bright Barbie fuchsia pink, and then kind of a pale snowman blue, a red, green and white style, and then also a green and red style. And all of these are $9.99 a piece. For those of you that are like, how is no one ever in your shot? So I always stop whenever someone comes around. Maybe that's just me. I try to be very respectful of other shoppers, so I will stop filming. I'll wait for them to pass and then I'll continue on. So sometimes I luck out and I'm on an aisle like this where there's nobody here, but I can hear a cart coming. And so like if this person comes and turns the corner here, I'm gonna stop filming and then I'll start whenever they're done. In this little section, found a large train set for $8.99. They've got the pink little Beetlebug car has returned again this year, $34.99 for that one. We have a red and black plaid, some little berries and a rope bow. Let's see, that one's $19.99. That one's cute, love the metal. And then you have the classic Merry Christmas red truck with the tree in the back. Every man from Hallmark Channel drives one of these trucks, I swear. It is $19.99 for the one. And then we also have one, it has it almost looks like a dark blue, like a denim indigo kind of blue of a tree. To me, it doesn't look green. And let's find the tag. This one's cute. It's got a lot of detail on it. $41.99 for that truck. I've got a white truck with no tree. It is $47.99. Same kind of details going on. This one has a little bit more text on the side. Farm fresh Christmas tree, pine, fir, spruce, and cedar on the side. White wall tires. So they got the bougie tires, you guys. And it is supposed to light up. That one does not. Let's find one that lights up. Okay, this one lights up. It's a little squashed because of the section there, but you get the idea. This one doesn't light up. Okay, definitely test them because not all of them light up. So that's the section. That's the trucks so far. Let's see. Over on this side, kind of spinning around, we've got the wooden sleigh. White wooden sleigh for $49.99. And then they do have a little like trailer, like a animal trailer for $19.99. So they're the one with the farm rustic style. I love that it has the little ornaments on it and the wreath on the front. I think that's so cute. Like it's very southern. And then we have a white truck with Merry Christmas and the Christmas tree, $19.99 for that one. Let's see, this one we've already looked at. They have a white version, and then they have this little guy. Oh, this is cute. $19.99. I don't know what kind of truck that is. Does anyone know what kind of vehicle that is? I do not know. I've seen one before, but I don't know what they're called. But it's got the little Christmas lights on it, flock trees in the back, $19.99 for that little one. And then, oh, this is a Beetle. From the front, it looked like it was a different vehicle, or like it was going to be like a Jeep or something, but it is not. It is just the Beetle from the front. And then last but not least, I cannot see a price tag and I can't reach it, you guys, so I'm just having to hold the camera up. But we have a train with the tree in the back. They also have this really large section of light up present boxes. So we've got all sizes, all styles, all colors, like everything's going on here. And they're really cute because they do light up. This smaller size, let's see if I can find a price tag. Of course, it is hidden. It is $11.99 for that size. That's the smallest size. For the medium size, they are $16.99, and for the large size here, those are $21.99. So they come in 3 different sizes. We've got the solid red. Got the red present with the pretty green bow. You have gold. Up here we have a white shade, nice frosty white, a pale kind of a snowman, Frosty the Snowman, kind of a blue, a really light blush pink, and then a silver kind of color. These are really cute the way they're the woven type, and they do have some greenery and berries and things on top, which I think that one is really cute. Got the gold, silver again, and then kind of a champagne at the bottom. So not rose gold, but it is more champagne than like gold, if that makes any sense. More is definitely coming. Look at all these boxes. This always makes me so excited when I see these boxes because I'm like, it's coming. Behind here, they do have some of the little like pine cone trees, $7.99 for that one, or the cone trees. They do have these little Christmas baskets. The small size is $12.99, and then the larger size is $16.99. Those are super cute, and I love these. I think these are going to be really popular too. Anything with bows seems to be really trendy right now, and I think this is going to be cute. This one does not have a price tag on it. Let's see if the others do. $11.99 for the small one. They have, oh no, they do have 3 sizes. The medium size is $12.99, and then the large size for this is $13.99. So just $1 more, depending on the size that you need. They have more of the pine cones. They've got the gold, the white, silver, and then a champagne again. And they also have the fluffy white ones. That would be really cute. I kind of like those. And then over here, we're shopping together, and I'm just like taking you on a tour of the store. Okay, this one has, and Merry and Bright, these are $9.99, comfort and joy to the world, and then it just repeats. And this is going to be cute. Like, this is another one of those. This texture and this style of tree is so popular. So I would not be surprised if this one didn't sell it quickly. It is $34.99. So this you buy and you put it in one of these containers here. So that is super cute. I think I may end up with some of those this year too. More of the little trees. These are cute. They are $18.99 for those. It's basically a large version of a bottle brush tree, and I love that. So you can give some different sizes if you're doing something around a mantle, a tablescape, an entryway. Those are so cute. I really like those. It's hard to not like, I love decorating, you guys, and finding all this stuff is so fun to me. $9.99 for the smaller little tree you got going there. And then they do have some larger ones of the same tree. $23.99. Let me see if it says how tall these are. These are really big. It does not. Oh no, it is on the front. It is 32 inches tall. So nice size. If you're needing something with some height, that's really cute. And it's not champagne, I don't feel like, but it's not gold. It's like this in between, and it's not rose gold. So it's really, really pretty. So very, very pretty. Another thing I covered in the July video, just to point it out, are all of the candies. So if you're curious to see those, have that video. They do have the giant candy canes are back, you guys. $24.99 for those. They are very large, very big statement piece. I'm gonna clean this one up so somebody doesn't run over it. I just feel bad leaving it laying on the ground. Okay, it's back. All right, let's go see what else we can find. I spy Christmas trees. Quickly though, before we get to that, I did want to share the wreaths. Here's one that we have. It is $10.99. Love the berries, love the gold looking wreath, the kind of velvet, crushed velvet look on the bow. It is kind of a berry, almost burgundy kind of red. It is beautiful though. Have these little wreaths, again, that same kind of texture that all the garlands and things are so popular for. $7.99 for that one. These are $5.99 for the flocked wreaths. I have quite a few of these in my Christmas collection, and I find something to do with them, I swear, every year. Most of the time they go on my cabinets. This is a really cute one that has some little baby pine cones in it. Love these. $5.99. And especially once they go on sale, like starting at $5.99, they're not very expensive. So if you're wanting that look of having, ooh, that one's not gonna stay. If you're wanting to have that look of them being on your kitchen cabinets, it's not crazy expensive to do that. These are $7.99. Has a little bit of glitter and sparkle to it as a kind of flocked look, and then it does have the berries on that one. Oh my gosh, this one, it likes me, guys. It keeps falling off. There we go. That was not me. That was someone else. They're trying to organize the aisles. Okay, last but not least, I have these. These are the ones I use every year on my kitchen cabinets. Personally, they are $6.99 this year. I think last year they were $5.99, so inflation's hit everything, including the wreaths. But it has a little bit of flocking, and then it also has some silver sparkles, almost like glitter pieces in it. So it's really, really cute that that has that mix of both.
Eric, line 1, please. Eric, line 1.
They're still working on the ornaments. They've not got quite all of them out yet. So once these are out, I want to come back and just do an entire ornament video and just be like the 2025 Hobby Lobby ornament collection. So we'll come back and we're going to do those once everything's out. Because with these, it would be really hard to come back and be like, oh, this is new. Was this new? Is this in it? So we're going to make it a whole video. I also want to do the picks the same way because they've got quite a bit of them out, but they're not all out yet. And I want to do just an entire video on picks and just, we'll take our time. We'll enjoy the aisle. We'll sip our iced peppermint mocha because it's still 90 degrees outside, but we're merry and we want to look at this anyway. We found another section of little trees. So this one is kind of a brown wood with a gold fleck on the front. You've got the greenery with the pine cone. Let's see if I can see it price tag. It is $16.99 for that one with the wooden base. This is beautiful. I've got these so close together. I'm afraid to pick this up. Please, please don't fall. Okay, this one is really pretty. Love the texture on the wood, very natural. $23.99. I feel like you could use this with neutral decor. You could mix it in with traditional Christmas colors. That just has such variety that you could use. And also these would make great winter decor. I love this tree. I'm so scared with this one. There's already one that's broken behind it. I don't want to break anything. $29.99 for that one. It's got a beautiful base. It does have some glitter on it, sparkles going on. It is so pretty. Love that one. And then we've got this kind of silver looking tree, $21.99 for it. Has a wooden style base to it. Same style on the other side. That one is almost 20 inches tall. And then this is like gorgeous. I love all the little branch tips coming off of it. $34.99 for that one. Again, that would make fantastic winter decor. You could like low-key start mixing that in. I feel like even potentially with fall, if you're just like, I'm in love with this and you get it early. I mean, it's a green tree. Green trees are seasonal. Like they're not one season. They go with it. The trees are out all the time. We've got two different varieties, a Merry and a Joy in the kind of knit tree. It does have a little bell at the top and a leather bow. Got the striped stick and then the greenery and base and everything. That one is $18.99 both. So you have the Merry version of it as well, and then it just has a green striped base and then the same greenery and pine cones and berries at the bottom for that one. These are so pretty. They're velvet feeling. Let's see, they're not stacked. There's one thing. $31.99 for this one. It is a 10-inch size. It is a very dark green. This is beautiful. Honestly, crushed velvet and the velvet feel like this was really popular last year. So if these weren't here last year, I would say they're going to go viral this year. This is going to be so popular. It is $39.99 for that one. Super, super cute. And then like the end cap that had the two trees, this one is the same. It has the two tree style thing on the back. It has a little third tree kind of hiding back there. It's $24.99. So you could do it from the front. I think someone just spun that one around. Probably should be that way, like that. And then we have some little wooden trees. Got some greenery, leather type bow with some not berries, but pine cones. $6.99 for that one. Super cute. And then you have this one that is wooden, a little bit larger, $7.99 for that one. So $1 difference in the size. But you do have to see each one is unique and has its own style. So when you're looking at these, take a look at that, see which one you like, because they're not all just copy paste. Each tree is unique. Like some of them don't have as much of the white on it. Do you want more flocking look? How do you want yours to look? So that would be my suggestion. Just take a look at those. They're not like these where all of these are basically the same. These have unique specials. This is that same bottle brush tree from earlier, and then we do have one in a little burlap sack with a rope bow, $5.99. It has a mix of some flocking, but then also some silver glitter pieces mixed in. So those are super cute. And then we also have the blue Santa has arrived for $43.99. He's got his nice white coat with the fur. That sounds like a song. And then we also have a little deer head thing. He's holding a deer head on a stick. Okay, Santa's a hunter, maybe? I don't know. But, you know, Santa, he's here. And we do have more of those classic Christmas bows. These are ranging everywhere from $27.99 all the way down to $5.99. You've got this one that's kind of a gold. It feels and looks more like a burlap, but covered in sparkles, if that gives you any idea for the texture. You have a red version, and then the classic outdoor. They're like a plastic vinyl on one side, and then the glitter sparkles on the other side. So those are super cute. $8.99 for those. On that end cap, we saw the white trees. They have a medium size here of that same tree. Again, with the stickers. None of them have the stickers. Okay, this one does. $19.99 for the medium size. And then we do have the large size. That is that same $29.99. You could also mix these with the velvet ones. We just saw a couple clips back that are the green. You could intermingle those together for like different colors and textures. That would be really pretty. I love these. They're $29.99. They are ceramic. They are semi-heavy, I'm not gonna lie. But this one's super, super cute. Love that. And up on the top shelf, you have a medium size for $24.99 and then a small size for $8.99 of the little trees. So I think they're expecting these trees to be popular. So you've got one that is $59.99. It's a little bit taller of that tree. And then you have the $34.99 one that we looked at earlier. But they have like shopping cart after shopping cart. Oh, and there's even a white version. Did we see that? I don't remember seeing that. $27.99 for the white version. Super, like those are so cute. I love the green ones. I love both of them. I love to decorate. Found more of the bottle brush trees. These are $6.99 mixed in. They are beautiful, kind of pearly white, so not like a stark white, but they do have kind of a pearl. They've got some white and silver glitter mixed in on them. They've got the little bottle brush trees. They had these last year. I'm pretty sure they had them in pink. $9.99 for that. They've got this little trio of white trees for $8.99. And then they have the green ones here with the burlap sack. Those are $5.99. Then they have this baby blue one. Let's see, it is $6.99 for this one. Got the little white wooden base. And then sit down. It's okay. Just sit down. All right. This is another light baby pink. It is $8.99. This one's so cute. My girls would love this, especially doing like a princess theme. I definitely want to do a princess theme in their playroom, if not in their bedrooms too. We'll see. But those are cute. And they have also those in the smaller size. So they've got it in the $6.99. So they come in multiple sizes for those little bottle brush trees. Flipping around, they've got these. They actually had these 2 years ago, and I never saw them at my store, so I don't know if other stores had them last year, but they're $9.99. I actually own some of these. We have them in a white and then this kind of champagne gold color. This time they're in a round base, but the ones I have, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm remembering correctly, they're in a wooden block base that is painted gold. Then you've got a little bit more of the classic bottle brush tree that is green, $4.99 for that one. Then you have a trio of those pastels, this time including a green, the blue, and the pink. And it is $8.99. And then we've got a silver version of that bottle brush tree. And then here's the gold one. It is $6.99 for the smaller size. So those are cute. Got a little center aisle thing that we found here. It is $10.99. You've got your candle, greenery, berries, all that going on. It's an LED lantern and you can turn it on or off. Love that it has kind of a little scalloped candle inside. That way it looks like it's been burnt. $34.99 for this red metal kind of tin one. Super cute. It's got a trio of candles on the inside. That's really neat. I like the variety because that way it's not just all pillar candles. This one is on or off and it's $34.99. It's not a solid red. It does have some like speckles to it. So we got that one. And then there's this really, really large one. So it's got a black top, red base, got the red plaid bow, greenery, pine cones, and then it also has a trio of candles on the inside. They are 3 pillar candles, and then the stuff on the inside is also flocked. So it's super, super cute. Love that. That would be really neat. I don't know if it's made for outdoors. Let me see if the tag says it's LED 159. So it is large, indoor use only. That would be beautiful though, on a front porch, or to make something similar to go on a porch for the holidays. That's super cute. Got these little wreaths that we've seen before, $13.99 for those. They've got the icicle look to them. A small red lantern over here. We saw the kind of black style. This one has a green velvet bow, $10.99 for that one. Very similar. They had this one either last year or the year before, and I actually own this one. It is, let me see, where's the price tag? It is $24.99. Got the little LED bow and light, and it's like it's got fairy lights in it, so it glows beautifully. Velvet green bow, super cute. And we have the lantern. This one is open, no glass, which is, I think it's neat. I like the variety in it. $34.99. Got the candle, all of the little greenery pieces going on there. And then we have another one of those red ones, but in a different color, $36.99 for this one. It's not a different color, excuse me, different size. This is the larger one of the one we saw on the top of the shelf. This little snowman is so cute. $36.99. Got greenery, got the metal snowman with the candle, and then his top hat up above. Got the Christmas tree, similar style. This would look really cute on a table, I feel like. And then the bottom have a red or a black and white striped bow, $49.99. It is open, does not have any glass, but the candle is inside of glass. Pillar candle. And then we've got the flocked berries and pine cones and greenery and everything down below. Super cute. I like that one a lot. I love the bow. And then the last side, we've got a white version of that same one that we saw earlier. Again, this one is also $10.99. And then this lantern is $39.99. Opens, it's got the candle on the inside. I love the metal doors and the extra kind of metal pieces and style on them, and then the same red large candle we saw on the other side. And we've made it to the trees, and look at this guy. I don't think they've had this Grinch tree. That's new. I know they've had the smaller ones, but that's definite. That's new. All right, let's jump in to the Christmas trees. So we got a 3-foot white flocked white tree, $89.99 before any discounts again. Have the small Grinch tree that is 3 foot. It's $79.99. The 5-foot Grinch tree is $139.99, and then the 7.5-foot tall one is $319 for that one. It's a big one. It feels taller than 7.5 feet, but maybe it's just because it's on this riser. I don't know. They have lots of beautiful trees. Have a kind of more rustic. It is a Bristol cashmere, very slim tree. So if you're doing the pencil tree look, this one's 5 foot tall, $139. They have another one for 7 foot that is $219 for that one. And then they have a similar one that is also slim, and it is $319 back there for that one. So they basically all come in like 5, 7, and 9 foot for a lot of them. Over here, we've got a pink flocked tree, 4 foot for $99. And then you've got some alpine or flocked alpine trees. These are 4 foot, 5 foot, or 6 foot, and they range from $69 to $119. An alpine tree, so the same tree but unflocked, is $119 for the 6 foot. 5 foot is $89, and the 4 foot is $69.98. I think this is interesting though, because usually the flocked pieces are anywhere from $10 to $20 more expensive than the unflocked, but they're the same price this time. So I find that interesting. I'm a nerd, you guys. And then this guy, he's big. That's big. That is a Brittany pine. It is $1,199 for a 12-foot tree. She is big and beautiful. I love the textures. They do have a bit of variety going on, which is really nice. It is pre-lit, so that is awesome. All these trees so far have been pre-lit too. This one is a slim Brittany pine, and it is a 9 foot tall tree. And you can see in my store, they have a bunch of the wreaths on the shelf behind it and like the trees up top. They have this one that is a slim Brittany pine, and it is a 9 foot tall tree. This one is not lit, so $5.99 for the lit tree, $3.19 for the unlit tree. So if you are a DIYer of putting Christmas lights on, they've got that. This one's really pretty. It looks so soft and fluffy. That's really cute. It is a Sierra cashmere 9 foot tree, $6.99. You guys, oh my goodness. Got a 9 foot Queensberry fir. It is pre-lit, and it is $7.59. And it has these little tiny lights, which is so cool. I like them. It has the different textures and the branches to give some variety. That one's really cute. Moving out here, we have a large 9 foot flocked Edgewood pine. It is pre-lit, and it is $6.59 for it. That one. We've got some slim flocked trees here. We've got the 5 foot one right in front of me. That is $129, $229 for the 7 foot And then 4.5-foot tall flocked monarch pine is $129. 3.5-foot flocked monarch pine $489.98. And 4.5-foot flocked potted tree for $139. So that one's really cute. I like that one. I like that it's potted. I wonder, let's see, indoor use only. That would be really pretty on a front porch if it wasn't indoor use only. Maybe a covered porch, you might get away with it. I don't know, just depends. But got another very large, very beautiful flocked tree here. It does have the lights on it. It is 7.5 foot and it is $449 for that lovely tree. This one is my favorite. I think they have this one basically every year, but it is a 7.5 foot tall frostwood fir, and it has the varying branch textures. I love it. It's got some pine cones on it. I love the flocking, and it is pre-lit, and it has those little lights as well, which is really cute. It gives these trees a really nice soft glow, and it is gorgeous. They have a 7.5 Alberta alpine fir for $379. That one is pre-lit. That one's beautiful as well. Like, there's just so many trees. It kind of gets hard to choose after a while. A 7.5 foot tall jack pine tree. It is pre-lit, and it also comes with a mixture of lights. So you've got the little lights, classic tree lights, but then it also has these little pine cone lights. So it's going to give it a variety of glow. So that one's going to be really, really pretty. 7.5 foot tall here. We've got a Sierra Cashmere, $569. And then a 7.5 foot Queensberry fir. This is $549. It's like some of the others. It has those really small lights. That's going to be really cool. This one is a 7.5 foot tall Brookwood fir, and it is $359 for it. This next one here is a slim Brittany pine. So I think we saw the Brittany's on the other side. This may be just a variety. This is a slim version for $449. And then this one is the unlit version of the slim Brittany pine, but it is $259 because it is unlit. So you're talking about $200 to have the lights already on it or not on it. So depending on what you are interested in doing as far as that goes. And then have a 4.5 foot tall Brittany pine. This one is not lit. No. Yes, no, it is lit. I'm sorry. I just didn't see the lights. It is got 150 LED lights, $129 for it. Super cute. And then I can't remember if we started this one, but this is indoor use only. It is another one of those potted trees, but it is really pretty. It has the berries and the pine cones, and it is a $159. And it is pre-lit.